give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Slithers into space. And he works his way forward and finally down at the 15. And the Hoosiers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Still on his feet at the 45. It's a seam wide open. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Hoosiers! They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big time.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but, man, that clock is ticking. And they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Indiana! And they take it in for 6 more points. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0. Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra time in the weight room.
No doubt. Get that lower body strength so you can just shed people off you. What a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points.
I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good.
we go, a late season collision of two undefeated teams. Only one team can keep their quest for a perfect season alive by winning today. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the third-ranked team, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The offense with three tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
And the Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here they are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end. Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. There's a run call on 3rd and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The big fullback's got it here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is,
it's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. They bring him down after a short return. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Can they pick up the first on the ground? He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. He hands it off from the gun. Not much on that play, brought down short. Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll ride the back again here. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Incomplete. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. That ball snagged for a completion. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
An inside give now from the shotgun. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Gets made on the out route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Hoosiers trying to cash in here in the red zone. They'll run it out of the shotgun. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Chris, I know the back's going to go.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. A completion makes it second and medium. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Here he goes. Breaks into the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. He breaks free. He's in the clear. Here he goes. Across the 40. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Hoosiers. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest.
First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's all
Breaks into the clear. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that short completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He flips it to the back across the middle. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Hoosiers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Wide open downfield. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain. Second down and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He was looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana. Kirk, you don't have to be that creative, do you? The running back simply cannot be stopped. It's another touchdown for him.
Chris, he's scoring all these touchdowns, but it's really as much about the offensive line as it is anything. How about the holes that he's running through right now to give him a chance?
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down play coming up for this offense. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Checks this down to the running back. He saw them at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. The Hoosiers are in the red zone now. Handoff from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Throwing off play action. He makes the grab along the back line, but out of bounds. Couldn't get a foot down. No touchdown. What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He makes it into the end zone for the two-point conversion. That makes it a touchdown lead. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he finds the running back in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the game will pick up the 1st down, tackled at the 22. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. A quick juke. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. Leaning on the run game here late. Now here he goes. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. The offense really clicking here. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep on the right side. The catch is made inside the 10. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
First and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Still no answer for this offense.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.